In this video I'm going to show you how to evaluate the following expressions, and you can see there are 4 examples. To assist with our calculations we're going to use this memory aid here, BODMAS. The letter B should remind us that we should calculate the contents of brackets first. The O of reminds us that we're dealing with powers and we should do them next. Then we should do divide, followed by multiply, followed by add, followed by subtract. If we look at the first example, we can see we have in brackets 18 minus 12 divided by 2. Now obviously division has a higher priority than subtraction, but the subtraction is within the brackets, so we do the brackets first. And 18 minus 12 is 6. Then we write down divide by 2, and we divide the 6 by 2 to give us the answer of 3. So we use BODMAS to help us decide what order we needed to do the individual operations in. And we can see that we chose to do the brackets first. If we look at the second example, we have 5 times 2 minus 2. Now for this particular example, we look at BODMAS and we can see that the M of multiplication comes before the S of subtraction. Consequently, we do the multiplication first, and 5 times 2 is 10. Then we take away the 2 and we end up with the result of 8. Let's have a look at the third example. Here we've got 20 plus 10 divided by 5. Now it's clear from BODMAS that the division comes before the addition, so the division is done first. So here you can see I'm writing down the 20 plus, and of course what I'm going to write here is 2, because 10 divided by 5 is 2, and then clearly I simply add the 20 to the 2 to give 22. Now for the fourth example you can see we have 2 times, and in brackets there's 7 minus 5, and the whole content of the bracket you can see is raised to the power 2. Now what we have to do in these circumstances is calculate the brackets first, because the B of BODMAS comes first. Consequently we can write this out as 2 times, and in the brackets I'll write 2, because obviously 7 minus 5 is 2. The next thing we need to do is this power here, because the O of BODMAS, which is used to remind us that we're dealing with powers, comes before the multiplication. And 2 to the power 2 is 4. Consequently, we write on the next line 2 times 4, and 2 times 4 is obviously 8. Check out the supporting website for these videos, and also consider subscribing to the YouTube channel and get an automatic update every time I upload a new video. Also consider subscribing to the Google Plus circle that relates to these videos.